All right, Nantucket's trailing by 8, Dennis, but they get the ball here. Both teams, exciting game here. Both teams ability to move the ball.
We've had fumbles and you know, we've had a lot of turnovers and some good passes.
And a good big drive there by DY, 95-yard drive to cap off the go-ahead touchdown.
All right, we have no chains people. So we can't play without the chains people.
Oh, wow. We're really hurting without them, huh?
Yeah, you cannot play without them.
And here they come.
Where are they? It's one.
Here they come.
Here they come. All right.
Looks like a few of the varsity kids came over.
And there's the kick. It's a low kick. Bounces around.
Got to pick it up.
And fielded. Up the middle, on the sideline. Nice job.
Gets it
Good
out.
run back.
Gets it out to about the 46.
Good run back by DY.
So Nantucket setting up 1st and 10 here on their own 47. And let's see what adjustments the coaches made at halftime.
And the ball's going straight up the middle. Fox. And it'll be a pickup about 2.5. We'll say 2nd and 7.
Quarterback over there with the coaching staff checking on the plays. Portion of the 3rd quarter brought to us by Nantucket Island Pharmacies. We've got you covered in town and out of town. Nantucket Island Pharmacies. Potential movement. Yeah, there was movement. I saw it.
Jeez.
I didn't think the flag was coming out. That back official was kind of late throwing the flags out on those. He's blowing the play dead before he throws the flag out half the time.
Those 5-yard penalties are killers. So we go 2nd down and 13. Could be a passing down, Dick.
Let's see what they draw up here. Moving again.
They're both going at the same time.
And look at that, wide open too, and what a bummer.
Well, yeah.
Well, DY stopped.
They stopped.
DY knew they moved.
And they're going to move them back again. So this drive is stalled with the penalties.
Yeah,
two guys moving at the same time. You cannot do that.
They're moving at the same time, and they're moving early. Well, that's the whole point about movement, and they're moving early. So.
And I think Nantucket has taken a timeout.
They have to take a timeout. So for whatever reason, they talked about what they wanted to do coming out in the 3rd quarter, but they're not doing it very well.
This timeout is brought to you by the Up Store, Sun Island Fuel, and Murray's Targery Shop. All fine sponsors of Wheeler Sports TV.
So it's 2nd and about 18 here now, Dennis, and
yeah.
You know, a minute ago, I'm thinking they're in 4-down territory, but now they're far from 4-down territory.
We're punting territory now.
They're in punting territory now, and you know, they're complaining about that. I don't know what that meant. So I don't know if Nantucket is saying DY's doing something. I don't know what DY can be doing to get 2 guys to be moving. That has to be on you.
Yeah, that's true.
But
you know the count. They don't.
But I heard that official say to the DY coach they're complaining about that. So we'll find out if they solve this riddle, and this riddle is pushing the Nantucket back.
And the coach just yelled, "You can yell motion." That's about all you can do.
Okay, so that's what they're doing. They're making a call.
What do you mean?
They did it again.
Again.
What? Dick, tell us what's going on.
That's a late snap there.
Oh my God.
The center is not getting it back when they want. The backs are moving before it. All right, what the DY guys are yelling motion. Now maybe that's got something to do with Nantucket. Maybe the Nantucket quarterback uses that as part of his cadence.
So they're throwing them off by saying that?
Well, that's what Nantucket. That's what the official just said to the coach.
Well, I don't think they said anything that time, Dick.
But they can yell. The defense can yell motion once the Nantucket guy starts moving. There's no problem with that.
That's not a
because
once the ball snapped.
If the defensive halfback has a guy right in front of him, and that guy leaves going back across the field, he yells motion to alert the halfback on the other side. Someone's coming his way.
There it goes. That one worked.
Number 7 can be the ball carrier, and he takes a big hit.
He gets not much, so it's going to be 3rd and about 20.
Might be a good place for a screen pass if they have
They got
one.
a long way to go.
Well, they didn't even give him the couple of yards there. They say he got back to the line of scrimmage, so it remains 3rd and 23. Oh, there's a cute puppy.
There's a puppy.
Who's that guy with the puppy?
That's JoJo.
It's Coach Perry with his puppy. And there's a nice pass.
Intercepted.
Oh,
he dropped
Nantucket's
it.
break. It's dropped.
He had it and he dropped it.
Yeah, it was a nice pass, but the defender cut in front of the wheeler, and he looked like he had a pick with a possible 6 tacked onto it, but he dropped it, and that saves the wheelers. Now they can live to punt another day here.
Caps does the punting. He had a nice punt last time.
Very good punt.
And the all-important snap. People think it's easy to punt the football. You got to get that snap back. And it's a high snap, but good snap.
Nice Nantucket roll. Nice pickup, though. And all of a sudden, he's getting the sidelines.
He's got the corner.
Oh, there's a clip. There's a clip.
Was it a clip?
Yeah, that's a clip.
Did they call it?
Yeah, they did. That was close, Dick.
No, that was a clip.
Yeah, and they called
There's a second flag down over there, too. So not only did they get the clip right here, this guy over on the other side's got something, too. Hopefully they're not offsetting. That should be from the spot.
You mean where he caught it?
Where the clip occurred.
Right. Let's see where they.
Well, he's not putting it from where it occurred. He's marking
the spot. Big one.
15-yarder. So that saves Nantucket about 30 yards, Dennis, because he get it all the way down close to the 20. So takes away a big gain.
I like the way he pointed, though. He set up his block, and they had a nice wall set up. Quarterback screen.
It's a
Screen
screen.
pass. And close to the first down.
Get that guy! Wow.
The little screen pass picks up.
It looked pretty good, pretty well set up.
It was well set up, and it's a good first down call. Because you're thinking run, then all of a sudden you see pass, so you back up, and you throw it underneath.
I would say it's about 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3, they're getting themselves into 4-down territory. And he's got the 3.
Nice job by the Whalers. Not much of no gain on that.
Yeah,
Good job.
He got that hole closed in a hurry.
I think the tackle was made by number 24 for Nantucket. And that would be Justin Zadroga. Justin Zadroga.
So they say no gain, so it's 3rd and 3. 5:49 to go here in the 3rd quarter.
Oh, they're going to pass it, aren't they?
They are. Good job,
Sack.
Brian. Nice tackle.
Good sack there by the Whalers.
Number 63. Zavon Stanley on the tackle.
Good sack there by Stanley.
And I think they're going to have to punt.
And now that might change their philosophy, right? I thought they'd definitely in 4-down territory, but when you tack on a 10-yard loss on the sack, you may change your thinking. Let's see what the coach comes up with.
This 4th down play brought to you by the Brotherhood, Cottage and Castle, and the Islander.
They're going for it, Dennis, so look for the pass here.
Oh, I don't know about that, Dick.
Not a good decision.
I don't think so.
See if Nantucket can get another sack.
Oh, it could happen. Oh!
Stanley on the
Even better, baby.
wow, Zavon Stanley picking up the fumble for Nantucket has advanced themselves in a really good field position.
Yeah, back-to-back plays by Stanley.
I wonder why they didn't punt, Dick.
Well, you saw that snap on the pass play. Maybe that was one of the reasons.
Wow.
So now Nantucket is 36 yards away from potentially tying this game up, down by 8. We're still in the 3rd quarter, a lot of time to go, but you want to get it tied up as quick as possible here. So let's see if Nantucket can get this drive moving.
That would be a pretty good game.
Excellent game.
Excellent game.
Yep, excellent.
Oh,
wow.
Whoa! That was awesome, man.
Gonorrhea.
He gets a couple of yards.
You can't draw that up in the playbook. No.
Have you ever seen that one before?
You can't draw that up in the playbook. No. Yeah. Maybe you want to put it in the playbook, but it was not drawn up that way.
Wow.
For you people that missed it at home, it was the center to the quarterback went over his head, and he sort of got his hand on it and tipped it up in the air a little. The guy coming in motion, I don't know if he was supposed to get the ball or not. Guy coming in motion catches the ball in the air. Looks like he's going to be sacked for a 5-yard loss. He weaves and gets in. Oh, another fumble.
He got it back. Ooh.
And picks up 5.
They're having a lot of problems here.
Have we changed anything? We got a new quarterback, a new center. I don't know what's going on here, but they're having a lot of problems here. The second half.
Quarterback's the same.
A lot of problems here the second half. So Nantucket is in 4-down territory, but now it's 3rd and 6. They need 6. They have 2 downs to get to 6.
You know,
look for Fox to get it.
and that Fox did. It made about progress stopped. Made maybe 2. So it'd be 4th down and 5.
Yeah, they're gonna have to go for it. I haven't seen Shea get the ball, right? He
ran the ball really nicely.
He ran the ball back to back, right?
Yeah.
He got the 2 runs. He got the touchdown.
Yeah.
Fox gets the extra point, but I don't think Shea has run it.
I don't know why they don't give it to him
since
more
those back-to-back plays. So maybe it's Shea's turn here.
Camden Shea, number 22, and he's going to be in the slot.
Oh, it looks like Nantucket's going to throw the ball here. They haven't had a lot of success throwing.
Ooh. And then you got to pitch it out. Fox is going to
That was huge. That was huge. There it is.
Yeah.
First down for Nantucket.
That was all Fox there. Two guys, two DYs got their arms on him, but could not bring him down.
I guess they made it look like we were going to pass it, and they were expecting that, huh?
Yeah. So a nice run there by Fox.
No, first and 10.
And that's number 32, Griffin Fox, as there are two Foxes in the game.
They're ball spotted on the 22-yard line of DY. First and 10.
Nantucket needs to get into the end zone. You got a potential tie here.
And they're going to go.
Oh boy, you got to be quicker on that
Outside, he's got outside. Garneray.
Look at that. Look at that kid.
Whoa!
He got stopped just before the score.
Manuel Almonte.
Got hit hard there at the end.
Where did he come from?
Swoosh! What a run!
Yeah, he looks like he was going to lose yardage, Almonte. He turned, he got around the defender, couldn't bring him down, and then he started down the sideline, showed a nice burst there. And let's see what the delay is here.
Nothing.
He got it down to, I believe, the 1 foot line, Dennis.
Yeah, it was very close.
Goal to goal from the one.
Oh, did they move?
Fox.
There he goes.
Yep, Fox.
Fox is in. That's his first touchdown. He got the extra point.
They almost could have called that, Gino.
Yeah, and I would run that same play again, Dennis.
Big 2 points conversion
Yeah,
here.
you want to get it here. You want to get this game back tied.
So this is really exciting.
A very nice ball game going on here. 14-16 right now. Nantucket going for two. Going to try to tie it up 16-16. That would be huge if they can do it. All right, set up. Look for Fox.
And Fox up the middle. No.
Oh,
They saw that.
No.
they were waiting for him.
They were
there.
waiting for him.
Yeah, I was looking to see Fox go off tackle, but they were waiting for him right in the middle. So now, 1:05 to go here in the third quarter. Nantucket will be kicking off, still trailing, but now only by 2.
This change of possession brought to you by the Steamship Authority, Mark Catone Architecture, AC Smart Solar, 3 of our fine sponsors.
Don't forget Meals on Wheels.
Meals on Wheels.
Don't worry.
We should all.
That's a Dennis.
We should all act smart up here in the booth. Act smart.
Right.
What do you got? That's Dennis. Dennis is over there. He's being calm. Can you pick me up and drive me around to my
Dennis, where are you? I miss you.
I'm not going to get involved with that.
Gino.
Oh, God. That's what you get for letting that phone
Gino's
ring.
feeling his whiskers tonight.
Well, listen, the Whalers just scored. I'm really psyched. Go get them, boys.
We need another turnover here.
Oh,
Nice tackle.
Oh.
Big hit there.
Number 53 on the tackle.
Steve Jefferson.
Steve Jefferson, yeah.
Ooh, that was a tough hit for him, too. Hope he's okay. A little shaken up. Yep. They might take him out for a second. See?
Yeah.
That was a tough one.
Getting a little chilly up here, Dick.
It's getting chilly, yeah. I'll tell you though, we lucked out with our.
No wind out here tonight.
We lucked out tonight. We lucked out going to Cohasset. The weather was a lot better than advertised. We lucked out at Abington. The weather there was
They got to bring him over. Nice open
Good
field tackle.
yeah.
That was awesome.
That was Shea.
Shea and
Nice one.
That'd be second
and
10.
they say he picked up 1 or 2. The chain gang down there is
Slow.
falling asleep. They're gotta keep the chain gang awake. And
There they
are
go.
not
There they
awake.
go.
When you pull 3 guys and send them over to do the change, you don't always get the best.
Number 2 going.
There's another one. Oh!
A nice hit.
8
Nice
gets
hit
him
out of
55,
bounds.
finishes him off. 8 got the first hit on him, Randy, and then Ian Williams
All right,
punches him
he
right
is
out
in
of
there too.
bounds.
So now we got a 3rd down. We got a timeout on the field.
No, that's the end of the 3rd quarter.
Oh, wow.
We have played 3 quarters
Wow.
here at Vito Capizzo Stadium, and Vito would be liking this game, Dennis.
Yes, he would.
He's looking down, smiling at these young freshmen running around out there.
The Great Lady Properties, Arrowhead Nursery, and Rick's Paint and Maintenance. 3 of our fine sponsors. So, Dick, what do you think for the 4th quarter?
I think the Wheels are going to pull this one out, Dennis.
That would be nice.
They've
I'm sure this is their last game.
ramped up. They've ramped up their defense, and I think that'll carry over to the offense. They got an awful start in the beginning of the 3rd quarter there, with everything going against them.
This would be a nice win. DY is a fairly big school. What, they're Division 5 maybe? 6?
This is their last game?
This should
I
be
believe so.
Yeah. There won't be a JV game against Coral Cassidy, no. So this will be the last JV game. But these kids will keep practicing, and
Yeah, they'll be dressing
they'll
for the
dress for the
varsity.
they'll dress for the game on the Wednesday night before Thanksgiving.
All right.
They'll have visions of turkey cooking in the oven as they play the game that night. Dennis will have to go home and get his bird plucked. He plucks his own bird, Gino, and gets it in the oven early Thursday
Pluck it and
morning.
baste
He's
it.
a woodsman.
He's a woodsman.
He really
And
is.
he'll chop up some meat. He'll make a mincemeat pie. He'll make a meat and some yams. He's a big yam man.
All right.
All right, DY is going to open it up
Screen.
here.
And good job by number 77.
Fox brings him down.
Tony Fox on the tackle,
That's
big
Tony.
tackle. And they're going to have to punt that. Don't you think?
So Nantucket's going to get the ball. Yeah,
Just
DY
never
would make
know in
a
JV football.
yeah DY would make a major mistake if they go for it
I
here.
don't know. I don't see anybody back deep. Oh, now
Yeah, this
23
is
goes back.
yeah. That'd be a major mistake if they don't punt it here.
Could be a fake, Dick. Could be a fake. Good snap.
Ooh,
Almost blocked.
good pressure. Decent bounce for DY, and Nantucket will start at the 37. So plenty of time left here. 9 minutes, 13 seconds. Nantucket down by 2. They're going to get the ball at the 37. So let's see if they can keep the offense rolling. They had the offense moving nicely in their last series to get their 2nd touchdown, but they need a 3rd touchdown to win this game.
Change of possession brought to you by Pete's Fresh Fish Prince, Faucet Man Plumbing, and Nantucket Architectural Group.
What kind of prints does Pete have?
Fresh fish.
French.
Good old Pete.
Fresh. You gotta say it slow.
Pete
It
is,
doesn't work.
Pete,
I gotta say it when it's warm.
Pete is giving up the pharmacy though. December 16th
Yes, he is.
his last day at the
Who's
pharmacy.
taking over? Did you find out?
Island Kitchen.
Oh my gosh!
Island Kitchen's taking over.
I look forward to it. That'll be interesting.
Patrick from Island Kitchen is going to run it. He's going to make a few changes there, bring in some homemade soups. He's going to bring in his homemade ice cream.
He's got to keep the prices.
Oh yeah, if the prices go up, it's not going to be as a draw as it's been over the years. It's been a great main
Pete's done
street.
a great job
And
with it.
Pete is retiring. He's done it a long time, 20 plus years. So yeah, Patrick will take over. We'll see what happens.
And 45, Benson gets the ball. He got outside, cuts it up. Ooh, almost. He picked up about 4.
It was a long developing play there, and
Yeah,
just,
it
he
was.
just couldn't get to the corner. Geez, I don't know.
He's ticking too, isn't it?
Yes, it
Checking
is.
for third down. I don't know if you're in 4-down territory here. It depends on how much you make, but it'd be nice
you
if
know,
Nantucket can pick up about 60 and not have that
The way
decision
we have
to make.
turnovers going, I think I would try and punt it.
Right up the middle. Not going to get there, Dennis.
Coach is complaining.
Coach is complaining about both guys moving all the time.
And, oh, this is a tough one. 4th
What are they
down.
going to do?
I think they're going to go for it.
They're going to timeout.
They've got to think about it.
Official timeout for
One of these 74 seems
74
hurt,
comes
so
off the
74.
field.
They're sending 74.
could
And
be a
they sent-
wrist.
They sent 74. They gave him official timeout so he can get off the field without a penalty. But Nantucket's going to go for it here. 4th and 2.
Oh boy.
You give it a Fox
You think
off
this is a
tackle.
good idea, Dick?
I do.
Okay.
Then they're going to try the
Yeah.
play
They
they did
need it. They
before.
need it. There he goes.
Got it. He's
Look
going
at
to go
that.
all the way.
Look at this.
Fox down the sidelines.
Wow.
55 yards.
Great blocking on the corner.
Gino,
Yep.
now I really think that was a good call.
My gosh, that was a good call.
Well, big extra point here, Dick.
Right at the 7-minute mark, too.
55 yards for Fox, and Nantucket's up by 4. So
What a
an
game.
extra point is important, right? Getting them up by 6.
And that's what the coach is saying. It's a big,
Big
2 points.
That coach is really upset with the movement in the Nantucket backfield.
Yeah.
Just the play before that, before the touchdown play, he was yelling that the fullback and the halfback are moving before the play starts.
Did you notice it?
I didn't notice it on the play he called, no. I certainly noticed it many times before, but on the specific play that he called, I didn't see it that time.
All right, we're going for 2.
And it didn't happen on the touchdown.
Benson goes in. Getting up.
That's it.
So Benson goes in, and that makes it 22-16. So DY now needs a touchdown to tie, a 2-point conversion to take the lead. So now it's up to the Nantucket defense.
Interesting.
You get a big stop by the Nantucket defense here, Dennis.
Yeah,
7 minutes,
yeah.
then you play the clock.
Absolutely.
Kickoff coming up. Kickoff is brought to you by the Sea Grill. Where to go for great fish and excellent seafood, where the islanders call home, the Sea Grill.
Also, Just Do It Sports Fishing, Nantucket Health Department, and Sherburne Management.
Kickoff brought to us by Keeper's Restaurant. Dinner Thursday to Monday nights. Brunch on Sundays. I went by there on my bike Sunday morning, and there was a lot of people there, so it's a popular spot for a Sunday morning brunch. Keeper's Restaurant, a proud sponsor of Wheeler Sports.
Okay, Casp to kick it off.
I was riding my bike, Gino, and Dennis was on that rocky boat ride over here. Dennis played the wind, and oh, that's a free ball!
It's a live
It's a free ball!
Look at this.
Nantucket has got it.
So Nantucket's going to be setting up on the 23. DY played that one horribly.
Number 7 for Nantucket. Come up with the fumble. Owen Wilson. Big play.
Boy.
Wow.
Stay with it.
So special teams comes up big for the Whalers. Now they put it back in the hands of the offense. And let's see if the
Turn
offense
that ringer off, or else we're going to be.
That's Meals and Wheels calling for dinner. See what he wants for dinner.
Are you sure? You sure it's not? Dennis, I miss you.
Power's off, Gino.
Power's off.
Powered down.
Powered down. All right.
Please, Dennis. Pick up.
6:53 to go. I think the kicking.
Dancing Jeans.
There's something out there in the field. I don't know if that's a kicking tee or not, but.
Oh,
there we go.
That time they.
See now
Yeah.
that now they're
Now
listening.
they're gonna call it.
Now they're listening to the coach. So these motions are going to get called. Nantucket's got to clean up that motion because the DY coach is all over the officials, and he's going to start getting these calls again. Nantucket's really going to have to earn this touchdown.
That penalty brought to you by Meals on Wheels. Billy
Yeah, I
Built
told you that was them
Automotive.
on the phone.
They called
They called
me
up and said, "Where's my ad?"
Joe Rapacki Accounting.
Joe Rapecki, Joe Rapecki.
All right, Dick. And up the, nice job by DUI on that.
Yeah, they gave it to Fox that time, but
Number
he hit
two
him
is
into a
waiting for
stone
him.
Might have lost
wall.
a yard there.
So Nantucket just wants to keep this clock going.
Yeah, and
If
it
you,
is.
Even it's only second down, you can get another 3 minutes off here. You got another first down, and then you're in golden area where DY is going to have to start using timeouts. But right now, just take your time, get your play going, and try to get the first down. You don't need another score. You just got to keep the ball away from DY. Looks like they might throw it here. That would stop the clock on an incomplete pass.
No, I don't know. Outside.
Oh my goodness.
Well, he
We
stayed
got
with
a
it.
penalty.
I think it's going to be a penalty on Nantucket for the block. He pushed him in the back as he got by.
Oh, yeah, it's going back.
And that hurt him too. He got hurt there a little bit.
DY might,
They might decline it.
Might decline it.
They're saying decline it.
but it's good and bad about that.
But it's a big
It's a
penalty. You
big
gotta
one. I would take it because it gets you 15 yards closer to your goal,
Yeah,
which,
you gotta
which you
take
want
it.
to do.
You got to take it.
But the flip side of it is Nantucket would take another 30 seconds off the clock if they don't take it.
Ooh, interesting. What a game.
So Nantucket takes time out to talk this over. It's going to bring up 3rd and 15. Oh, it's longer than that.
It's a long way, Dick.
Yeah, let's see. One guy's got his marker down there, so it's hard to read it. Let's see. 5,
Yeah, it's like 12.
10, 12. 3rd and 22.
Well, they just have to put their 3rd and 22 play in. All right.
That's a 3rd and 22, Dennis, involves 3 guys in the backfield movement. I think the official will pick up the motion.
This timeout's brought to you by Harbor Fuel, Don Allen Auto Center, and Congdon Coleman Insurance.
Harbor Fuel's got all seasons covered, and we're coming into the cold season. One of my least favorite seasons on the island. I like all 4 seasons on the island, but the cold season is number 4 if I was ranking them.
What's your number 1 season, Dick?
I think my number 1 season is the season we're just getting out of fall. And then my 2 is summer. My number 3 is spring. My number 4 is winter.
Number 77 is going to carry it. And that's Tony Fox. And no, not to,
Fox
that didn't get
slows up
anything
on that.
hardly.
He's got to get a steam going. He's a big kid, Dennis.
Yeah, he's a
He's got to
huge
get
kid,
the steam going and just try to run through these guys. He sort of slows up and tries to straight arm them, and that technique is not working against DY. DY is a good tackling
Nantucket
team.
has a 4th down and 21.
I would kick it. I would kick it and pin him back around the 4 or 5 yard line.
You think?
If you get a good kick, yeah.
We'll see.
I mean, they're going to get the ball back, and they're going to get the ball back with about 5 minutes. So
Yeah, I know. I mean, Now I wonder if they tie.
They're just wearing it down right now.
If they tie, I
If
wonder
they
if we
tie,
do
we
we
go
do
to-
overtime.
We don't know if they have an overtime or not. The JV will.
He's going to throw it.
Oh boy! Oh gosh!
Oh, and
So
number
now
50
you give
comes
the
in and
ball
makes a
at
tackle.
the 40. If you punted the ball, then it's down about the 10 or 5 maybe. So you gave him 35 yards on that play.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
4 minutes 43 seconds left
Yeah.
in the game.
But they're starting, so now you have to ask the defense to make a stop, because if not, a touchdown ties it and an extra point wins it. So it's up to the defense here to make a stop. We got to start thinking about our 3 stars.
Okay.
3 stars. We'll hold off to the last possible moment here, because we may have an audition for a star here coming up. We'll see.
And they're going to go with the
Good
that's going
defense
nowhere.
there.
Short side of the field.
Very nice.
Good defense by the Whalers there. That's a tough play to
They're not
run.
rushing, and even though their clock is running, they're not going to rush.
Now, yeah,
You know what I mean?
it's hard. It's hard to. Everything that you're teaching at the JV level,
Right.
Gino,
Right.
clock management is really not something that you teach to the kids this young. You know,
No,
you
it's up
teach-
that's really up to the coach to do.
but you're teaching formations, you're teaching plays, so you don't teach clock management, no.
Wide open.
Oh, that was tough.
That would have iced it.
It would have iced it.
In and out of the hands of
Number 18, Connor Ray.
Garner Ray. Ray had his eyes on it, and that would have pretty much iced it. Incomplete pass stops the clock. 3:55 to go. 3rd and 10. Dennis, another incomplete pass. Do you go for it on 4th down? Or you punt away and
Well,
ask your defense to make a play?
No.
We shall see.
I think I would punt it.
We shall see. We'll talk about it after this play. Let's see what happens. 3rd and 10.
Screen.
Nice tackle there.
Number 11,
Well read by Hanlon.
Hanlon. Now we got to make that decision. I think I would have to punt the deck. You got your timeouts.
That's a 4-yard loss. And it looks like DY is calling a play, so they are going to go for it here. So they need to get just near the midfield, about 15 yards.
That was it.
29-55 in on the sack. 55 came all the way across.
Ian Williams made the big play.
Big play there by Ian.
And Dad's right there.
And also in on that was Levi Morganson.
Hey, Levi. All right.
So 2:58 to go. Again, Nantucket just basically needs just a 1st down. We don't know how many timeouts DY has, and we don't know if they're going to use them, but we'll see what happens here. 2 first downs would ice it. 1 first down should run the clock. Again, as Dennis says, it's up to the coaches to do the clock management, so they have to start thinking of the timeouts and everything. And Nantucket has to think about keeping the clock running, keeping the ball in play. Don't run out of bounds. Don't run out of bounds. 45.
He ran out of bounds.
Ran out of bounds.
Yep, you got to try and tell them to stay in bounds now. Well, you know, again, don't run a play to the sidelines.
That's part of it. That's part of it.
You'll notice when the pros want to do that, they run up the middle.
Yeah. So the sweep left gets you 3 yards, but it stops the clock. I would rather have no yards gained than the clock running.
I have my 3 stars, Dick.
Okay, we'll do it about the 1 minute mark then. It's in case something
Something
exciting
else happens.
happens here that changes our opinion. This time they go up the middle.
Fox, they got a timeout on the field.
Well, they stopped the clock. They ran out of bounds, which stopped the clock, and then they were
used
lucky
it.
enough to take their time
They
out.
used
There's
their timeout.
2:44 left, so
We don't know how many timeouts they got left here, so it's 3rd and 8. I'm pretty sure if Nantucket doesn't get the 8, DY will call another timeout. They must have at least another one.
They must.
All right, this timeout brought to you by Island Pharmacy, Island Variety, and Santos Rubbish Removal. This is an exciting game. A lot of great plays, a lot of turnovers. Both teams playing as hard as they can to secure a victory.
You know what Tommy Heinsohn used to say about turnovers? Raspberry was his favorite.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, boy.
Oh, Gino.
I don't know what we're going to do. I don't know if it's Heinsohn's fault or Dick's fault.
Oh,
I
my
don't even repeating Tommy Heinsohn.
right.
Tommy Heinsohn had a great career as a player, a great career as a coach, a great career as an announcer. He's also a painter. He's an artist.
Is he really? I
Yeah,
know
he's
he was
an artist, yeah.
too.
Yeah. And they're going to
Look at
throw it
this.
deep.
Look at this. Oh! He should,
Incomplete.
was it incomplete? I thought
Incomplete. He
okay.
almost pulled it
Yeah, he
in.
almost pulled it
But
in.
that wouldn't have made sense to.
No, that's right, because now they're going to take over.
No, they don't.
no,
No, they got one more down.
play, okay.
No,
yeah.
if he intercepted that, they would have 2:39 to go. But if Nantucket doesn't get 6 yards here, they're going to give it over. No, Nantucket's got to get 6 yards. Now he's
And they threw it too, which stopped
yeah,
the
well,
clock.
it stopped the clock. Now it doesn't matter whether you throw it or not, because change of possession, the clock's going to stop anyway. So it doesn't matter, and you always have to throw it again to get the 6 yards, unless you run a sweep that you feel confident in. Let's see what happens.
And they're going to go with that sweep. Fox.
He looks like
maybe with a spot.
It's going to be close. Let's see where they spot it. He didn't get to the 20, so they're going to take over. All right, so
we got a game.
We have a game going down to the wire.
2:28 to go here, and DY is going to come out throwing the ball around. So Nantucket's got to play defense and give him the short stuff. Don't let him get behind him.
That's what they're saying on the sideline. Don't let them get behind you. But, you know, they could play a little looser too.
Yeah, you give him 5 or 6 yards as long as you're confident of making the tackle. That keeps the clock running.
Ball to the ground.
The
Picked
bouncing
up.
ball.
Good job by Nantucket. Oh, he stopped. I don't think that he made a gain.
All right,
Yeah, we
so
have a
DY
timeout in the
takes
field.
their timeout. We'll keep our eye on the official and see if he's signaling last timeout. I don't see the
They
signal.
do that?
Yeah, they tell the team when they're out of time. He didn't signal, so that means DY has at least one more timeout left. The clock is running though. Whoever's running the clock didn't hear the timeout.
Uh-oh.
It should be at 2:06.
Official's going to reset the clock as soon as they realize it's running.
Because it was 2:06 just before when I looked.
Or not.
Well, Nantucket got a break there because the clock ran down about 15 seconds before they realized it was a timeout. Now that's what you call good clock management,
Yes,
Dennis.
there it
That's
is.
what
Right
we've been
there.
talking about. The DY didn't see it, so then
Quarterback slips and falls. It's
And
down.
that's down, yeah.
you don't have to be touched in high school. No, once your knee hits, you're down.
So now we got a 3rd and like 14 or 15.
And DY takes another timeout. Let's see if they're adding them up here and giving them
Oh, they
the
did, I see. He's adding them up.
They didn't give the signal, so that means they got one more, at least. So DY needs 3rd and 17, 1:39 to go. So the Nantucket defense is doing the job here. You know, now if you're over there, you're Coach Alamador, Dennis, you're telling you guys, don't let anybody behind you.
Don't let anybody get behind you. That's
and,
correct.
you know, once the short pass, give them the short pass. If it's completed, just, you know, go to the ball, make the tackle. Don't rough the quarterback, all those little things that can add up to a disaster.
If I were a DUI coach, I think I would try to run it this play. I know time's of essence, but no, nowhere near.
Nowhere
Even
near.
if completed it, would not
Yeah,
get.
that was not the
You
play,
gotta-
not
yep.
the play you're looking for. I guess the coach was thinking, let's get Hartford, you know, catching and run
Well,
out
yeah,
of bounds.
get the ball out of bounds. Catch
Yeah.
the ball out of bounds and get out of bounds.
But yeah, well, I can see the theory there. That would have got Hartford back because you know they're going for the fourth
So
down
now
here.
this is the game right here, Dick.
Yeah, they got to get across the 30. So now they have to go deep. Unless you run a draw of a screen and see if you can break a tackle.
Oh my
Oh, he
goodness!
caught
He
it!
got it.
First down.
Wow! Yeah, but is there enough time? Does he have timeouts?
Yeah, no, he doesn't have it. They gotta.
I guess they don't have a
spike it.
timeout.
Quarterback has to spike the ball.
Minute 29 and the clock has stopped.
Well, they have to set the
Well,
ball.
change
Oh,
for,
I see.
it's changed for the possession. They still
see.
they still
They're
gonna
gonna
have a
spike
timeout.
it.
So he saved the timeout
Okay.
there.
Oh, and he spiked it.
Yeah.
Well, he probably didn't need to.
No, he didn't need to.
No.
So
He's just doing what the coach told him.
they still could have a timeout left. Yeah, the coach, that was good clock management there. The coach knew that the clock was stopped as they set the ball, so he had his team up there to spike it. You save yourself the timeout.
Well, if you center the ball on a snap, Dick, time begins.
So yeah.
So, well, you
spike
didn't
it,
need-
it only
you didn't
costs
need to
yourself
spike
2
it.
seconds, but if you run the play, yeah. All right, 1:24 to go, 2nd and 10.
And quarterback's running for his life.
Oh,
Throws it off number 77, Tony
man,
Fox.
that was the only play we had seen today. The defender knocks it up in the air, the quarterback re-catches his pass and runs it. The only play we haven't seen, the quarterback dropped
They
it.
almost did.
They almost ran it. Good defensive play there by Ryan Downey. So 3rd and 10.
2nd and 10, Dick.
No, 3rd and 10. They spiked it on 1st down, remember?
Oh, that's right. Okay. The guy with the down marker.
All right, so they got to make 10.
All right. Over the middle.
Oh, what a catch!
And
And he
they
makes
got
the
it.
1st down.
They got it.
Now they got to do the same thing. How
gotta
much
spike
time
it.
left, Dick, on the clock?
1:10. Plenty of time.
But they
He's not
stopped it
going to
change it?
start the clock till he sets it. Let's see if they run a play or they spike it again.
There it goes.
Gonna spike it.
Yep.
So 104.
Jeez.
Good clock management.
Good clock management here by D. We're talking about whether they taught it. They taught him how to do the getting up on the ball quick and spiking it quickly. So now we have the ball at the 48. So DY has 2nd and 10. They're 52 yards away from tying this game up. And if they do tie it up, they can win it on a conversion. So
With only a minute, 4 seconds left.
minute 4 seconds. And we're not sure, and we think they have at least one timeout left. Because the official did not signal it.
Yeah, they probably saved one.
Yeah,
You think so?
I think so,
Yeah.
but we're not sure. Because I did not see the official tell him he was out of timeouts, no.
Oh, that stops the clock.
That was gunned in there.
Nice
Had
arm.
it.
What's this going on in the end zone down there, Gino? What's that? What group is that, huh? Do we know?
I don't know. I didn't even notice them.
Look at that group. They've been standing there for about the last 20 minutes or so, cheering on the Whalers, yeah. So they must be some sort of a group, but I just can't figure out what they're doing.
In the meanwhile, it's third down. 101 left in this contest. And going up the middle.
Oh. Two receivers in the same spot
Yeah,
there.
that's not good.
Well, this is it right here.
This is it right here.
I would pull one of my favorite plays out of the playbook right now, Dennis.
Quarterback throwback.
What is it, Dick?
Quarterback throwback or the hook and ladder.
Well, you know, they could.
The hook and ladder.
They keep working the short side of the field.
All right, this is it. Nantucket stops them here, and they got the win.
That's it. Oh! Oh!
Oh my God!
First down.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
No way! No way!
Unbelievable!
You've got to be
Look
kidding
for
me.
flags. Look for something.
Unbelievable!
There's no flags.
I just don't believe it. I don't believe it.
All right.
You've got to be kidding me.
Nantucket had him sacked at least 3 times,
What a run by the quarterback.
and then he
Unbelievable.
dances down the sidelines. I thought he was out of bounds a couple
All
of
right, well,
times.
here's the game right here.
Here's the game.
So it's tied up.
It's tied up.
Tied up, 22 all.
Gosh.
Nantucket will have a little bit of time, 39 seconds to do something on the
I mean, we
kickoff.
thought remember Dennis? We thought the last JV game we did in Martha's Vineyard was the best game we ever saw. Now what is this one?
It's a great game.
Unbelievable.
When you have a good one, you have a good one.
Nantucket calls a timeout.
Yeah, they need to stop these extra points. Now, my question is, are we going to play OT?
No, we won't play OT. Not at the JV level, no.
You really don't think so? No.
I don't
Well,
do
you
no.
don't know. We don't. We
Are they allowing?
Is
Is it up to the discretion of the...
the officials make the. They're not going to play JV. They're not going to play overtime. Not going to play overtime.
He wants to go home. I think he wants to get into his PJs.
Please, they're not going to play overtime. please,
Oh,
please.
no. Yeah, but this is a great game,
see
though.
that,
I mean,
see that tear in his eye?
yeah, I see it.
Please don't play overtime. Triple pretty, please. All right, 39 seconds to go. Clock is stopped. 22-22, and Nantucket called the timeout here. They need to stop. They need to stop this extra point. DY going for the win naturally.
And they're going to throw it to number 2. And then number 2 gets the extra point. And the Whalers
are trailing 24-22.
as the
So
teams
it's a
come
game
up.
of extra points.
Unbelievable.
A game of extra points. Each team scored 3 touchdowns. DY made all 3 of their extra points. The Whalers only made 2 of their extra points.
Unbelievable.
So they're going to suffer a loss unless they have some magic.
Well, they've got their timeout, right?
They got their timeouts. They got their timeouts. 39 seconds to go.
Oh my gosh, what a game.
This change of possession brought to you by Island Fencing, Island Lumber, and the Scrim Chandler Gallery. Wow.
Kickoff coming up, brought to us by Fairgrounds Restaurant, Pudley's Pub, home of the Whalers, and the Whalers need to get home into the end zone.
Talk about entertainment, Dick. This game has been very, very entertaining.
Right.
Great game to do.
Of all the games we did this year, think of it, Dennis. All the games we did this year, the fourth quarters, it was running time because the scores are like 37-2, 49-0.
This was actual clock management and on the ground. And 45 gets hit and drops.
All right, so he gets to the 42, so Nantucket is 58 yards away from winning this one. They need some magic of their own here now. DY just provided on
Does
a
Nantucket
broken
have a
play.
field goal kicker? I don't think so.
Maybe. We don't know
pull him
that.
out?
Good. Well, we'll find out if they get down that far. But right now, they're at least 40 yards away from thinking field goal if they do have a kicker.
Wow. There we go.
34 seconds left in the game.
And then they
In regulation, right?
In regulation.
We don't have to worry about whether there's a tie or not. There's not going to be a tie.
And Fox is going to get it and slow down and tackle.
Call your timeout, Nantucket.
Interesting call, Dick. I think I would have thrown it.
Yeah. Well, you got your timeouts, Dennis. You might as well.
Well, yeah, that's right.
They didn't call timeout.
No, they didn't.
They didn't have to. It stopped.
It's winding it up. I don't understand that.
Well, he was tackled in bounds.
But why didn't they call it timeout?
And that could be intercepted, and it is. And number 16 came up big today
That
for
will do it.
DY.
So DY takes over on the interception. 12 seconds to go. They'll just put their knee down. You got your 3 stars, Dennis?
I do.
You want to go first? You want me to go first?
You go first, Dick.
All right. My number 3 star is going to go to a lineman.
That's a tough.
Number 53, Steve Jefferson. My number 2 star is going to go to running back and a defensive linebacker, 22, Caden Shea. And my number 1 star is going to go to the freshman running back, Griffin Fox.
All right, my number 3 stars going to Jeremy Casp. I thought Jeremy did a great job kicking off, punting, and playing in, blocking on the wide plays. So he's my number 3 star. Number 2 star also Camden Shea for his running and defensive plays, and Griffin Fox. Well, he had a good game rushing with the football.
All right, so a very exciting game here. DY comes out on top, 24-22 on just a broken play. You know, that's all it was a broken play. Nantucket had the quarterback in their grasp a couple of times for the sack. Couldn't finish him off. He slid out of it a couple of times. He looked for a receiver. Nothing's there. He gets over to the sidelines where I thought he was going to be pushed out of bounds. Somehow he tiptoed down the sidelines, and once he got past that wave, then he opened up the speed, and Nantucket had a couple of guys chasing him, couldn't catch him.
He had one tackle and miss him, and that, it was just a great run. So we congratulate Dennis Yarmouth and Nantucket for putting on an outstanding show today. The Whalers finished this JV season 2-7, and with a number of heartbreaking losses.
But we are certainly going to look forward to seeing those young guys next year as they move up to the varsity.
No question about it.
All right, so we thank Gino for filming today's game. Dennis Karen on calling today's game. This is Dick Herman saying good night for Whaler Sports TV. Remember to put a smile on your face each and every day, even if you're laughing at yourself. Go Whalers, go Patriots, go Bruins, go Celtics, and
The Bears!